One of the common questions that becomes rather controversial during an interview situation is that after having discussed the eligibility of the candidate and the candidate having satisfied himself with the job, there is a discussion on what is your expected salary. Now, there are a lot of questions. I did an earlier conversation with you on how to deal with that situation, but then it leads to another situation which is even more controversial. The employer asks, what was your last drawn salary? Now, no matter what, the employee does not want to reveal that. Both are right and both are wrong. Let me take the employer's point of view first. Why do you want to know his last salary? Is that your benchmark for deciding the budget of the position that you are offering him? Is your position's compensation depending upon how much the person was earning earlier? Or are you trying to adjust yourself to their last drawn salary? Why should it even matter? If you find the candidate suitable for that position and you have a certain position, you have a certain compensation available for that, how does it matter what he or she was earning earlier? Because this in turn encourages the candidate to, if I may say so, lie their previous salary. Now, that did happen in so many cases, but the employer, rather than dropping this question, in fact, in certain countries, it's illegal to ask a person their last salary. But what the employers did in order to overcome that situation, in order to kind of tell the lie of the person, say, send us your last bank statement. I find it bizarre. It is extremely offensive for you to be asking the personal financial statement of a candidate just because you want to establish that the salary he or she is quoting is right. Why don't you instead ignore that number? How does it really matter? And my advice to candidates is, yes, there will be employers who will possibly not even take your employment discussion forward and will drop you if you refuse to reveal your last salary. For the employer, I want to explain one point. What if the person was earning unusually high in their previous job? What if the person was drawing unusually low in their previous job? If you're going to benchmark yourself with the last salary, you're going to make a mistake both ways. So my suggestion is, if you want to stop people, you want to prevent people from lying, have a budget for your position, offer that budget to the candidate. If it suits them, hire them. If it doesn't suit them, forget about it. But to ask personal information like your last bank statement is really not, in modern language, cool.